Walk with me, talk with me. Real quick message. People only want to kick you now because you're at the level that they can reach you at. They only want to kick you because you're at the level that their foot can reach. Yeah, they got to get their kick in while they can reach you, because in a week from now, in a month from now, in a year from now, you will be at a level that their foot cannot reach. Yeah, you will be at a level where their foot won't be able to reach you. They won't be able to get that kick in. They won't be able to reach you to kick you. So that's why they got to do it now, while you're at the level that they can reach you at. Your neighbors that you ain't gonna be living by no more in the next week, next month, next year, because you're gonna have your house built from the ground up. Your co-workers that can kick you because you're at that level that they can reach you. But not a week from now, a month from now, they won't be able to reach you when you start that billion dollar business. I said $billion business. Okay. They won't be able to get their kicks in. Get your kicks on Route 66. They won't be able to. I got my feet out. They won't be able to reach you. That's why they gotta go ahead and get their kicks in. Get their fixes in now, because you're at the level that they can reach you at. And it's okay, because baby, God builds the best things from the ground up. Look at this beautiful tree right here. Ground up. Ground up. Hi, babies. Hey, mamas. Yeah. Beautiful. Yeah, you at a level that they can reach you, and that's okay. That's okay. That's fine for you to be at that level, because at least you at a level at all. But you on the level up. That's why they like, I gotta hurry up. I gotta hurry up and attack my neighbor, because next year I know he gonna have a house built. Next year I know he won't be my neighbor no more. How he moving, how focused he is, how determined he is. Let me go ahead and send my spiritual attacks now. Let me go ahead and throw witchcraft in your yard. Put dead animals in your yard as sacrifices and witchcraft, and all these, low vibrational people at your job. Their vessels can easily be taken over. Somebody can easily get in their car and drive it. And they say, let me hurry up. Your coworker know just by looking at you. Behind the scenes, you got something brewing, Ray. You ain't telling these people what you got going on. You ain't showing these people what you got going on. But they could just look at you and tell you up to something. And it's your business that you mind, and your business be minding you, that you entitled to. But because these people can look at you and you look like money, you probably don't even got the money yet, but you look like money. Ooh, baby, you smell like money. These people that you work with, they just know. By the way that you flow, by the way that you move, by the way that you glow. If you ain't got something brewing, God got something brewing for you. They say, let me hear. They know behind the scenes without you even telling them that you working on a business. You working on a blueprint. You working on a project on the side. They can know that. They can feel it. In their low level energy, they got the nerve to feel what you got going on. In their life of not seeing, they got the nerve to see, to be able to see what you got going on, but can't see that they are a dumb deer just sitting there waiting in some headlights. They can't see that for themselves, but they can see everything you got going on. And they say, I know this person. Get them another month. Get them another 6 months with this company, and I know they're going to be putting in their 2-week notice. Because they just going to be busting out like, yep, I went on ahead and did it, y'all. 2 months ago, I went on ahead and started that business. So this is my last 2 weeks, and they know that. So what do these people want to do? They want to get their kicks in. They're going to make you abort mission, jump off your ship before time. Before you say, okay, I want to put in my 2 weeks notice. They say, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and expedite this for you. You didn't ask these people to expedite anything. You didn't ask them to try to be the creator in your life when they can't even be the creator in their own lives. These people done went and made false reports on you to get you fired from your job early. 6 months earlier than you planned. 3 months earlier than you planned on leaving this job and this position. Because, see, you needed them them checks to put with your other checks or to put with what you got going on, your business that you mind. And they minding your business because they don't have no business. Your business is their business because you shining so bright. Get your kicks on Route 66. Just because you're reachable. You're at foot length. Their foot can reach out and get the kick in. So they say, let me go ahead and do so. While I got the chance, while I got the opportunity. Because, see, they don't want this opportunity to pass them by. They don't want it. They don't want this opportunity to kick you, to pass them by. Because, see, they know, they can feel it in their spirit. They can't feel shit in their spirit for themselves because they don't even got one. But they got a nerve and the audacity to feel that next month, next year, 2 years from now, you won't even remember them. And see, a lot of these people, that's their problem too. They're so forgettable. And you my baby, you my queen, you my king. I called y'all mine. Get a little territorial like, you mine. Kings and queens, baby, they know they're so forgettable. Once you sail on and you're unreachable, untouchable, unstoppable, baby, they know that they are forgettable. You're not going to remember these co-workers. You're not going to remember these neighbors. But, baby, you're unforgettable. Your energy is unmatched. You are unforgettable. It's just like the sun. How can you ever in your life forget about the sun? That's you. You're the sun in these people's lives. You know, you ever met somebody that don't like the sun? They got to find them a shade. I'm running from the sun. I'm running from the sun. I don't want no. Get in the shade. All right. That's how they feel when you step on the scene, when you show up as yourself. They feel like you the sun. And a lot of people like the sun. They like, let me go and get let me go and get what the sun got for me. you know? But who is trying to outshine the sun? Who in their right mind is trying to outshine the sun? No, you let the sun do the sun thing. Like, you can't, it's not equal. So these people know that you shine bright like the sun, and they don't want you to forget about them when you move on with your life. They want you to always remember them by the trauma that they caused in your life, by the drama that they caused in your life, the betrayal that they caused in your life. That's what they want to be remembered in your life as. So sad and sick that these are the kicks that they want to get in. They gon' impact your life. You ain't gonna never forget me. Cause you ain't gonna never forget that time that I got you fired 6 months before you was thinking about quitting. Or you're not gonna never forget that person, your neighbor, that just said, today I rise and I attack this person right here. They want to be remembered so bad in your life. They're doing whatever it takes to get that kick in while you are accessible, while you are reachable, while you are at foot length, while you are at arm's length. They want to get that kick in because they can feel it in their spirit. They can feel it down in their bones. They can feel it down in their bones that you're going to lead these people, and you're going to forget they ever existed while they sitting there. While they sitting there remembering you and thinking about you and how they never met nobody like you that shine like the sun. But don't try to take the sun away from its shine, and don't try to take the shine away from the sun. They 2 and 3 years from now, 2 and 3 months from now, they still gonna be thinking about you and how you didn't respond how they wanted you to, how even though they got you fired from your job, you was like, okay, well, see y'all later. They're gonna remember that because you didn't respond how they wanted you to. Oh, baby, they wanted you to beg for your job. Please, master, no, don't let me go. I'll take another whip. They wanted you in that office crying for your job, pleading for your job. They wanted to see you come out the office snot nose, don't know what to do, what's going on. Baby, you came out and was like, all right, Stacy, Amy, all right, see y'all later. It was good knowing you. Pack up your little desk and you out. And they like, that wasn't the, I got my kick in, but that wasn't the results that I wanted. Kicked you right into your purpose. Kicked you right into your next destiny. Kicked you right into the next motion. Maybe that's all you needed was that little boop. Boop. Oh my goodness. Maybe that's all you needed was that little kick. Let me kick you out the nest. Let me kick you, and ever since they kicked you out that nest, you've been blessed. Let's kick her out the friend group. Just because we can. Ever since they kicked you out the friend group, baby, you done elevated. Spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally. You ain't got to deal with they shit. The shit of they baby daddy, the shit of they baby mamas. You ain't got to deal with all they baggage. Thank you for kicking me out the group because I thought y'all wasn't never going to turn me loose. Thank you for the kicks. My ass needed it for hanging around the wrong folks. Sometimes you need a little kick. I keep getting they're so fixated on how they want to be remembered in your story and how they want to be remembered in your life. They want you to always remember them as the coworker that they want you to always remember them as the coworker that, you know, you showed up to them people job and you did your job and she didn't put your time sheet in and everybody got paid and you didn't. Unforgettable. She want you to, these people say, you gonna remember me. When you a millionaire, when you a billionaire, when you a thousandaire, you gonna remember me, bitch. When you did that work, you came to work, you was always 10 minutes early with your little Starbucks, with your little stuff, and you minded your business, and you put in your work, and then when it was time to get paid, she didn't put in your time so that you could get paid. Because she said, you know what? Believe it or not, these people that want to kick you, they want to also punish you for being too happy. Yeah, that smile you got, they like, I'm going to snatch that motherfucking smile right off that bitch face. Just watch. Give me, you think you're so happy, huh? You think you're so jolly. Okay. I got a place set up. I'm going to see how happy your ass be when these people with these positions and they use them to harm you just so they can get their kicks in, just so you will always remember them. Yeah, they want to punish you for being happy. They want to punish you because you have joy in your soul and in your spirit. Somebody stole their joy. Rufus and them goofy ass niggas stole their joy. Snatched their soul, snatched their spirit because they sold it. And now they say, oh, since you decide to not sell your soul, since you decide to have the joy, the peace, for you to carry that, you know, we're gonna take that. That's the kick. That's the kick that we want to get in. And they do things intentionally just to see you suffer, just to see that smile wiped off your face, just to get their kick in because they can. And these demonic spirits, listen, let me tell you one thing about them. When these low-level devils, right? They don't care. They're not even thinking about the consequences because the first thing that they're thinking is they're not going to get caught. They're not going to be seen. You know, they're hiding behind this position or they're hiding behind the mask. A lot of these, your neighbors, they'll hide behind, oh, they love God too. They go to church every Sunday. They go to church every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. They at their church. The joy, the presence of the Lord is here. And then when they really see the presence of the Lord or God or whatever they think that they see in you that they can't see in themselves, they say, oh, we gonna wipe that smile. We gonna wipe that smile right off your fucking face. We gonna take that joy. Because, see, you're at a level where they can kick you. Yeah, you're at a level right now, where people can kick you. They can kick you, but that doesn't mean it's gonna affect you. Cause see, I see a lot of you, like I said, baby, you packed up your desk so fast and told them people, see y'all later, knowing you ain't never coming back. They like, well, no, she was supposed to cry. She was supposed to panic. She was supposed to beg. You done went to them people job and them people say, oh, everybody got paid except you. And you just say, oh, well, okay. You know, mistakes happen every day. You know, I can wait till y'all correct the issue. And they're like, what? No. What if we? They go to drowning in their own fucking mess. They go to saying things. These demons don't care about the consequences either. Demons do shit just so they can have consequences. Demons do shit just so shit can happen, bad shit can happen in their life, because they capitalize off of that. They feed off of that. That's why they do things, and they don't for one, they don't even have a conscience. So they are not aware that they're doing you wrong. Their whole concern is, I want to play a game with this person. I want to control their joy. I want to control their love they have for yourself. They want you to be sitting down like, damn, everybody got paid but me. I guess, they want you to consider yourself a loser. You did all, and then I'm picking up heavy in my spirit right now. Somebody is out to prove to you that no matter how good you do in life, no matter what good you do in life, you're always going to be met with bad things. They want to prove to you that doing good in this world does not equal you receiving good. They want to prove to you that being nice and being loving and being caring and being of love and joy, they want to show you that it gets you nothing but kicks. That's what they want to prove to you. Be as evil as us, because see, we can play with your money. You put all that work in, and then we can just go and not even put your time sheet in. And we're not going to get caught. It's not going to be any consequences. You see how evil people do evil things, and we're rewarded. And they feel like the reward is they have control over another soul. They want control over someone that has a soul, because they have no soul. They have no soul. So they want, their game is, we want to control a person that has joy, that has love. Not only do you have love for yourself, but you have love for other people, and it shows. And they're like, oh hell no. No. You only get rewarded in this life for evil. You only get accepted in this life for doing wrong by people, by wronging people. That's how you get ahead. It's like you got a group of people that want to reprogram you into thinking that you should have went to school and got a degree, so you could work at the wherever, and now you get to control all your ops mail or some shit. Like you got all your ops mails going to the dumpsters and shit. Like, that's what they want us to see. See how fun it is? Like, see how much joy you get out of kicking motherfuckers because you have a position? That's what they want. That's what they trying to show you. They trying to reroute your mind, reroute your intentions, while getting their kicks in, getting their fixes. This is a fix. These people are obsessed with any little type of control that they feel that they may have. They're obsessed with it. Showing you how it's done, getting their kicks in while they can. It's your motivational speaker. You already know you're going to hear me loud and clear through your speakers, also known as Queen Boss Lady. I care for you guys. Till the next video.